Welcome back to another episode of the Unnamed Prep Series. I hope you are very well. I've decided that the title of my prep series is quite literally going to be Unnamed Prep Series. So yeah, welcome. So, Monday updates. I feel like I actually really enjoyed making last week's vlog, to be fair, about kind of the weekly updates. And again, I think I said the last time that I really wish I did it in 2021 because I had just like a data reference point to go off. I can kind of see how I felt at like 13 weeks out, 12 weeks out, etc. So yeah, I'm definitely going to continue the ball in that realm. So 17 weeks out, which is, yeah, daunting. Again, the weeks are absolutely flying by, which is, yeah, scary, 100%. Again, like with the amount of kind of fat I have to lose and the amount of time I have to do it in, it's like every week is like, no, well, every day, number one is Groundhog Day, but number two is kind of like shit, like I'm hoping for a new low every single day. And obviously we know about scale weight and we had a discussion regarding scale weight last time, but yeah, it's kind of like shit, like everything has to fucking go perfectly here, which is quite funny because essentially this weekend, which would be, so I put this out on the Monday, it would be the Saturday and Sunday, I'm actually going to one of our best mates' stag do's, American's bachelor party, as of Saturday and Sunday. So that'll be like the first true test of prep. And there's going to be many, because essentially, like if you look at 18 to 20 week kind of time frame, there's going to be situations where stuff like this occurs. Family events, girlfriend's birthday party or whatever. Like my birthday's actually in April. I don't really give a fuck about it, but there's just going to be social events that you're just going to have to go to and work around, right? And that's what prep is. Like the world doesn't fucking stop because you're in prep. It especially doesn't stop because you're doing a regional show like UK DFBA. It might stop if you do an Olympia, for sure. Like if you're C-bomb, like obviously like everyone moves out of the way for you, but at the same time, little old me, you're just gonna have to crack on. So update, scale weight coming down nicely, 1 kilogram per week, exactly how we want it to go. I think my trajectory is actually 0.95 kilograms per week. We'll call it a kilogram, to be honest. I woke up at 83 kilograms, feeling a ton tighter, which is fantastic. I'm starting to notice some like striations in my shoulders, my arms and stuff like that. Also noticing that when I'm eating, I'm getting more and more veins, and I spoke about that previously, but that's kind of a cool indication that I'm getting leaner. Scale weight's being a bit weird in terms of like the actual data reference points, in terms of like how we're coming down. It's coming down at a kilogram, but essentially it's just like fluctuating up and down. So on Sunday I was weighing at 80 kilograms. Then it went to 80.2, then 80.5, and then back down to like 80. So it's kind of doing this situation here. So it kind of can get frustrating because you're like, oh, I want to see it fucking come down, but at the same time, it's kind of like we're still chomping away at a kilo per week. I suspect I'm probably going to be in and amongst like the 82 kilogram mark by the time this actually comes out. I'm actually recording this on Thursday, so yeah, basically I think that I'm going to be around that mark on kind of Monday, which will be quite good. So yeah, that's that. Obviously, I'm not going to be drinking at the weekend, just going to have to manage my situation accordingly. I'm going to have to take a few bits in terms of like cream of rice and stuff like that. I might even fucking take this camera and just like vlog the experience in the hotel room. That might be quite a cool one. Yeah, I might do that actually. Anyway, yeah. So the next vlog you see might possibly be from my hotel room, which will be interesting. It's kind of like navigating your time away, or if you're like away from your base, which is going to be your home comforts. Might be quite interesting just to go through that, just so you know how to manage that in future. Because again, there's going to be situations like that occur. Like you're not going to have your same meals. You're going to have different meals. How to manage that? How to manage hydration? All that good stuff. Not take too much away from the event, because essentially you're like, again, it's for someone else's situation, like a stag do, right? It's just very important just to be present with their situation. Make sure that they're having a great time, and just kind of still tick your own boxes at the same time. You kind of got to be quite selfish, but also not selfish at the same time, right? Because again, like no one really gives a fuck that I'm prepping. So Yeah, that could be a cool one. So in terms of sleep, very good at the minute. In terms of life stress, very low at the minute, which is awesome. I try and keep that basically to a minimal. Any life stress that tends to pop up, I tend to mitigate. The only thing or slight issue I've got at the minute is that coaching is just incredibly fucking busy. So I kind of prompted it at this last year regarding needing to hire a coach in terms of like to expand Rainer Trainer basically. And I think I'm actually just gonna have to bite the bullet and actually do that because yeah, it's getting a lot to handle. I mean, most of my working day is sitting at my desk and basically checking people in. Like on Monday it was a 16-hour day. Yesterday was about a 15-hour day. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm having consistent 16, 15-hour days of just sitting on my laptop or my computer, basically checking people in. So yeah, probably just gonna have to, if I want to expand and grow the business, I'm probably gonna have to some level, hire someone. So that's kind of a life stress, but not really. Can handle it for now, but obviously in the future, probably gonna have to do something about it within the next 2 or 3 months. And then in terms of nutrition, that's all on point, obviously. Still sticking to the same meal plan, and just doing the thing. Again, the only situation that's obviously coming up is the stag do, which is going to be easily managed, to be honest. I think the only real issue is going to be like just trying to get steps in quite secretly, because 12.5K does not sound like a lot, but when you are like in an environment where potentially you're going to be sitting at a bar or a pub or something, yeah, it might be quite tough to get in, but we'll fucking do it, even if it means waking up early. I'm actually training at M10 actually, which is a gym that I've wanted to train at for absolutely years. So that'll be quite cool. I'm training on there in Nottingham basically on the Sunday. I'm actually training with one of my clients, Jordan, which should be quite interesting, just to see how he trains, etc. But yeah, my sister-in-law lived there for about 6-7 years in Nottingham, and I never went. But it's quite funny that we have a stag do. I'm there for like a very short amount of time, and we're managing to get in a session. So on the Sunday, basically, or leaving on the Saturday, basically just going up to Nottingham on the Saturday, gonna go like escape rooms and stuff like that. Very very basic stuff. And then on the Sunday, we have some gap in between, basically staying at the hotel and then basically going into, I think we're going go-karting. So yeah, before that we're actually going to train at M10 push. So yeah, that'll be quite cool. But yeah, obviously for them days won't have scale weights, but that's the only issue. Anyway, that's the update. Losing at quite a cool rate of gain, rate of loss at the minute. I am posting like physique shots at the minute just on YouTube Shorts. So if you want to see how the physique is looking, just go on to like the shorts. Like there's a section on my channel basically just going through like my weekly updates. But there is going to be a formal situation happening as I get leaner. Right now, not a lot is kind of going on in terms of that situation, but as we get leaner, you'll start to see some finer details come in. So also, I'm very active on Instagram. So if you want to see physique shots and stuff like that, I also post on Instagram. So yeah, hope you well. That was the update for this week. Let's go kill the week, and I will speak to you in the next vlog, which will be in Nottingham. Boo.